Round 3 of this journey that I'm taking you guys on. Today we're going over tequila. Tequila is a Mexican spirit made out of agave that mainly comes in 4 types. Gold, which you shouldn't buy really, silver, reposado, and añejo. Today I'm going to be working with silver and reposado because añejo should really be drunk by itself. The qualities are in increasing order from gold to silver to añejo, and it all depends on the age of them. But that's for a tequila video that doesn't go over cocktails. Today we'll be focusing with these two, and I'm going to be showing you how to use them. Alright, let's get mixing. What better drink to start off with than the margarita? So to start this one off, we're going to want to rim the glass. So to do that, just rub a lime wedge around about halfway, and then dip the glass in some salt. This is specialized margarita salt, but really any kosher salt will do. Really make sure that you get that real nice and salted. There we go. Now let's make the actual drink. We're going to start off with half an ounce of Cointreau. Then we're going to do 1.5 ounces of tequila. We're using silver tequila for this one, but you can use reposado. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of lime juice. And 1/2 ounce of agave. Shake that up for a little bit, and then give it a strain into your glass. And then finally, garnish it with lime wedge. There you have cocktail number 1, Margarita. Cocktail number 2 we're doing today is a variation on the Margarita known as the Paloma. This is one of my personal favorites. So to start off, we have 3/4 of an ounce of grapefruit juice. Now I should let you know, what I'm doing is a fresh variation of the Paloma. Typically, you would just use lime juice and then top it off with grapefruit soda, but I'm using fresh grapefruit juice. Then we do 3/4 of an ounce of lime. Then we do 1/2 ounce of our agave. And finally, 2 ounces of our tequila. Shake it up. Now for this drink, I'm going to do a shake and dump into a tall glass. Top it off with soda water. And then what I like to do, just to finish it off, is take some Margarita salt and just season the top of it. I don't like to do a rim on this one because I typically serve it in a tall glass and you don't really have much of a rim on it, so I just season the top. And there you go. Cocktail number 2, La Paloma. For cocktail number 3, we're doing a Mexican Firing Squad Special. A little bit of a weird, politically incorrect sounding name, but I'm just gonna go with it. To start off, we do a couple of dashes of Angostura bitters, followed by equal parts, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. And the recipe calls for grenadine, but for this recipe, I like to use fresh pomegranate juice. And I know I have a big thing of it. But we'll use 3/4 of an ounce of that as well. And that's going to give it a really beautiful color. And then finally, 2 ounces of our Mexico's finest tequila. And if you want, this is optional, a dash of agave. Not too much in this one though. So yeah, as I said, this drink is kind of politically incorrect sounding. But like the Margarita, it was made in Mexico. So I just roll with it. Pour that straight into the glass. Top it off with a dash of soda water. And there you go. Cocktail number 3, a Mexican Firing Squad Special. Cocktail number 4, we have a cocktail called the Siesta. This one's a very interesting one, and thank you to the educated barfly who introduced me to this one. So let's get started. We're going to start off with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, and then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of grapefruit juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, half an ounce of Campari, and 1.5 ounces of tequila. This one has a little bit of a similar taste to the Mexican Firing Squad Special, but the Campari really dries the cocktail out just the right amount. So unlike that one, it's not quite as sweet. Let's get this puppy out. We'll get a glass and strain it. And then for garnish, I am going to do an orange peel. And then this is going to be a garnish similar to the educated barfly. I actually learned a lot of what I know thanks to that channel, so go check it out. But anyways, this is cocktail number 4. The Siesta. This next cocktail is a play off the modern classic, the penicillin, called La Medicina Latina. So obviously that means we're going to be using honey and ginger juice. I'm actually really excited for this one. Alright, let's get started. Start us off, we have half an ounce of lime juice. Three-eighths an ounce ginger juice. Three-eighths an ounce honey syrup. And we top that off with 2 ounces of our tequila. Shake this bad boy up. We have a rocks glass here with a big rock. Just pour this bad boy over. And then the final ingredient is the recipe calls for a float of mezcal. This is a smokier tequila, and the smokier with this one, the better. You just want to float a tiny bit on top, so pour it on the ice. And there we have it. Cocktail number 5, La Medicina Latina. Everyone pull out your red capotes, because now we're making a drink called the Matador. And if you don't know what a red capote is, ole. Alright, let's get mixing. Start off with half a teaspoon. Sorry, 1 teaspoon of agave. 1.5 teaspoons of green chartreuse. 3/4 ounce of lime juice. One ounce of pineapple juice. And 1.5 ounces of tequila. I'm going to do a quick shake and dump on this one. And I'm going to top it with a quick lime wedge. So there you have cocktail number 6, the Matador. Final cocktail for the day, we have a cocktail known as El Infante, named after the Mexican Frank Sinatra. I think his name was like Pedro Infante, or it was something like that. I'm sorry, the history is hazy on me. This one we're using Reposado tequila. So we're going to do 2 ounces of that Reposado tequila. Three-quarters of orgeat. And 1 ounce of lime juice. We're going to a rocks glass. Strain it out. And then I like to sprinkle some ground nutmeg on top. And there we go, the final cocktail of the day, cocktail number 7, El Infante. Tequila is a wonderful product. If you're somebody that doesn't like the taste of it, try another cocktail with it. Because the way that it's able to go with so many things, but still retain that signature oomph, it's really something special that few spirits can claim to do as well. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. If you have a certain spirit or any other ingredient that you want to see me cover, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you all next time. Cheers.